try to get to the paint, make the right plays. This is a huge game for us, so we're trying to lock in and finish it off.
What do you guys have to do in this fourth quarter to get this one down to starters?
Limit their second chance points and limit the early fouls, and we'll be all right.
Good luck to you.
What earned that foul? He flips that. I think that shot is getting blocked from behind, and Minnesota's off and running.
Jamal Murray had the best regular season of his career high in scoring and assists. Finished second in the voting for clutch playoff game. He's averaging almost 24 points per game in the playoffs.
And it's nuts. We've seen him hit game winners, come back from down 3-1 multiple times, win an NBA championship. It was almost talked about it. His approach this season was to get ready from the start, not to build up into the season.
Might be the biggest 4 minutes or so of their season while they wait for Jokic to get back on the court. Jamal Murray is going to be the driving.
Before the shot attempt, Murray picks up his third, so a side out. Right now it's Murray, Bruce Brown, Spencer Jones, Aaron Gordon back in, and Tim Hardaway. Conley to Reed. Reed, three-pointer, in and out. That one halfway down him. McDaniels back on Murray. Did such a sensational job on him in game 3. Hardaway a three-pointer. Off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Jones knocks it.
You've got to make sure you have quality possessions.
Dosunmu using the screen. Drives inside. Spins. Tied up. Up top to McDaniels. 4 on the 24. McDaniels has to put it up. Forces it up. Shot no good. Gobert the Jokic. Hands off. Christian Brown. Conley guarding him. One-on-one. Jokic inside. Can't get it. The tip misses. Gobert another. Dosunmu pulls up. Jumper. Banks it home. Here in game 4, a 13-point lead.
This stretch looks exactly like what Minnesota did to them in game 3.
Another block.
After the offensive rebound by Rudy and the no-look, the veteran knocking it down. And then Ayo. Bench points is 65-16.
Murray hits the first. We go to Lisa.
Dom Sharania now reporting that DiVincenzo has been diagnosed with a torn right Achilles tendon, ending his season and his playoff run.
Just Minnesota with him and his family. Talked to him before the game, playing with so much joy. Back here. Conley fakes. Conley fires. Can't hit. Jokic could not control. Gobert could not hold on. Dosunmu thought about a 3. Naz Reid, the spin, drives on Cam Johnson, gets inside. That shot won't go. Gobert, the rebound, and Slater. Still plenty of time remaining. A 13-point advantage from Minnesota, with 7 minutes left to play. Johnson has it poked away. Jokic. Murray sets the screen. Jokic goes right at Gobert. Can't get it to fall. Naz Reid another. Picks up his second.
For Jokic, he's been much more effective in the mid-range against Gobert. These drives, he just has not been able to finish over the outstretched arms of Rudy Gobert.
What a first round this has been in these 2026. And to start at 1 Eastern, then at 3:30, Trailblazers host the Spurs. Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Jack will kick off the coverage at noon. It all started with the believe. Brown pressures Conley. Conley's back to Dosunmu. Dosunmu, the floater's up. It's good. Conley on the drive. Gobert slapped out of bounds. And
It's allowing him to turn a corner, get into gaps. Seen a number of these floaters.
Gobert a three-pointer. Oh my goodness. This place would have exploded. Dosunmu in and out. Jokic the rebound.
Made that shot.
Brown fake and a foul. 3 fouls on Naz Reid. Brown back to the free throw line. And toughness and have a 13-point lead.
Now you think if he makes these 2 free throws, right, you cut it to 11. Plenty of time left. The problem is everything on this end of the floor right now is such a struggle for Denver.
They have missed the Nuggets Boy, talk about silencing a crowd over chicken. These people are at the midway point here in the fourth. Conley, Gobert, Reed, McDaniels, and Dosunmu. Gobert hands it off. Naz Reid, three-point launch off the mark. Jokic got 20 points, 9 assists, but his team is down by a dozen. Back up top to Murray. McDaniels quickly closes. Murray finds some space and nails the three. Tough shot
In the second half.
Bones Highland is in. Hands off McDaniels. Gobert. Dosunmu pulls back out. Shot clock at 6. Looks for an opening. Thought about a three. McDaniels on the drive. Shot clock winding down. Off balance jumper way off. Rebound Brown. Jamal Murray pulls back up top. Jokic. Nuggets with championship pedigree trying to come back and even the series. Ball knocked out of Jokic's hands. Hardaway, corner three is up. Side of the backboard, gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out to Murray. His three-pointer. That won't go. Batted off the beat.
Do you know what the three-point line does for them? It helps relieve that pressure. Because then they get a little bit closer, the rotations are different, and it's easier to get downhill.
Randall goes right at Johnson, leans in. Layup, no good. Gobert's tip misses. Jokic.
Sometimes Jokic, I think, is in too much of a hurry to advance it with the dribble in traffic. What's the rush? Secure the rebound, let the traffic clear, and then get the ball to a guard, get up, and get into your set. I don't think that was a very good decision right there. Risk-reward wasn't there.
David Alman's team can't afford any more. They're down 9 as we approach 4 minutes remaining.
They have 8 turnovers, but 7 of them are in the second half, where Minnesota took control of the game.
Jamal Murray, season opening, drives, falling away, bank shots good, over Gobert. Jokic right back. Jokic and Gobert, one-on-one. 7 on the 24, Jokic spinning, turning, leaning, flips it up, shot, no good. Randall wants a screen. Now he's going to go one-on-one with Murray. Backs in, stolen by Brown. Brown in the front court, kicks it out. Cam Johnson a three. Too strong.
Not been a part of this series for Denver on a night they desperately needed it. 6 for 25 now.
Dosunmu crossover, drives, gets inside, layup, he banks it home. And a whistle and a timeout.
Really his introduction to the NBA playoffs, and his performance so far has been so impressive.
Cam Johnson gets it, and a backcourt violation.
Forcing that ball to go across half court. Cam Johnson has stepped on that line.
Dosunmu to McDaniels. Finds the foul line, down to 6. Randall wants it, has Cameron Johnson on him. Backing in, shot clock winding down. Randall across the lane, won't go. Dosunmu drives at Jokic. Double team, comes back, 5 on the 24. Dosunmu puts up a three. Bang! Ayo Dosunmu does it again!